man. Where do we start, bruh? If you're watching this, then obviously we hit a milestone of 100,000 subscribers.
Yes, sir, 100K.
And if y'all wondering why I'm doing this video here and why I'm doing this video with this man to my right, probably your left, is because when I literally started doing YouTube, you remember this, bro?
Bruh, like it was yesterday.
When I started doing YouTube, I was in his crib using his camera and, believe it or not, using all his shoes. Man, this is my boy Doc. I've known him for a very long time, man. And like even before I was doing YouTube or before y'all even knew me for Sniper Jones, you always looked out. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was put me on game. Do you remember back when Snickers used to do like the countdown for the drops?
Yes,
on the Foot Locker app? I didn't even know about that. Like he's the reason why I knew about that. I didn't know about Nike sneakers. He put me on the Nike sneakers, bro. I didn't know.
I be like, yo, bro, send me your email. I'm about to log in. All right, boom, you good. Your 10 minutes, you got your extra minute.
Bro, just thinking about, how far we came, man. I had to bring this back to who I started it with. And for us to still be cool, as y'all can see this backdrop, we at his crib, man. He got an amazing sneaker room, a brand new crib. He's doing well. Bruh, I didn't want to do this video with nobody else. It's been a lot of people that helped me on this journey to 100K for sure. But my first video I ever created was in your basement.
Yes, bro.
In your basement. The camera uneven.
The lighting was horrible.
Terrible. We didn't know what the hell we was doing at all.
We just knew we had a camera. Hey, just hit record, man.
I went up to him like, Doc, man, I'm thinking about starting YouTube. He's like, oh yeah? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, at the time we was working at Jake's Sporting Goods. Not the retail store, the warehouse. Getting like $11 an hour, working like manual overtime, man. Working like
it was
50
bad.
to 60 hours a week.
It was bad. But even though, like you said, everything was bad, and that actually helped me, like, get a better camera, a better lens. That actually helped me with like my photography and my videoing as well, because it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And literally we was talking about this. We would spend all our money on shoes. Bruh. We wasn't saving.
No.
We wasn't thinking about what we was gonna do with the rest of it. We love sneakers. So before YouTube was a thing, we just love shoes, bro. And how we met was at that job. I remember I broke my foot.
Yeah, you came back off.
I broke my foot. I come back to my job, right? College didn't work out, so now I'm working. I'm already angry. This dude come to work, and y'all know I love phones. This 2017, right? This dude come to work. He got the Kyrie Irving Duke jersey, the Royal phone posits. I'm like, who this nigga think he is, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't gonna say nothing to this nigga, right? I'm like, I had an attitude. But the moment he introduced himself to me, bro, we was like this ever since then. Bro.
I'm like, why this dude always quiet, man? I'm like, dog, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Cleveland. I don't talk to nobody like that, man. I keep to myself. I'm like, oh, all right, okay.
Yo, he used to come to work, right, in shoes that we would bring up in conversations and flex. By the way, Doc has still one of the best sneaker collections I've ever seen. Like, if you watching this video, you probably seen his sneaker collection, because we recorded that before we recorded this video, and I told y'all stories in that video. But man, just thinking about where we started and how far we came, man, it's crazy. Like, I didn't know what Sneakers App was. Like, you would be like, hey, cover me, I'm about to go to the back, it's almost 10 o'clock, I gotta go for this shit. I'm like, what? It was the Air Force One SP joint. You remember the Air Force One that came all the way up?
Yes, bro, yeah.
And it was like the military.
I still got him, bro.
Yo, bro,
I still got him.
He will be back there. This is like the first person I ever seen raging from an L on sneakers, just like way back, right? So I'm like, what? Like, bro, how you going for those?
Yeah.
He was like, Nike sneakers. I downloaded the app.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, how did you, how do we go for these shoes? He give me the app. Back when Yeezys first came out, these Yeezys, the OGs, right? If you live in Atlanta, you would have to live in like a certain area.
Yeah, hot spot.
And we would get off of work and floor it to the hot spot.
Where did we actually work? Cause like it was like we weren't in the zone.
We wasn't in, so we had to drive to like the American Deli in Camp Creek and just have to camp out.
We wasn't even going for the food. We were like, hey, we just trying to get these shoes.
Yeah.
We sitting off in the parking lot, people looking at us. We just like, dog.
Yep.
As soon as the timer hit, we'll press. L.
Yup,
In
L.
1 second.
This is back when Yeezys was like the biggest thing ever. He just dropped the 350. Kanye was like out of here.
Yeah, when they're like, oh, the Jordans are coming out. No one cared about Jordans at the time.
Yep.
And that's why, you know, Ye made that song, Jeezy Jumped Over Jumpman.
Yup, I remember that. And like I said though, bro, like, you know, just seeing where we at now, it's crazy. Like, who would have ever thought, bro, 100K subscribers?
Look,
Me?
You remember when you made that video with Lonzo Ball?
Oh yeah.
And that's what you really said. I was like, he was like, cause then you was like, okay, bro, I gotta start making videos that like are in the moment.
Yeah.
And then that's when you started.
I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing.
That's what you said. We 100K now. We came a long way, man.
And I would call Doc because Doc had all the shoes. I would call him. He lived like 30 minutes away. I'm like, yo, bro, you at home? You at home? I need to review your shoes. Like, I'm not home. I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
I can't keep depending on Doc to come through and save me every single time. Matter of fact, when I first started doing YouTube, my first video, I had to take it down. I act like all his Yeezys was mine. The 350s, the 950s, the 750s, I'm sorry, it wasn't mine. I was just trying to get content. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
But this is the guy, man, who helped me out through and through. My first brand deals, we was taking photos in front of your yard, remember that? I'm not gonna say the brand because I don't work with them no more. Times have changed.
Man.
But, man, you helped me with photos for my first brand deals. Man, video ideas. We would hit like the sneaker spots together. You showed me the ropes, bro. You showed me a lot of the ropes, and like I said, there's a lot of people that came through and helped me out. But nah, bro, you was definitely one of them ones.
But that's what I'm saying. Like people like just your love for sneakers. Like once you meet somebody, like I know people from different places. It's all about like I always tell you, like bro, like you got to start like getting to know people, start talking to people. You don't know what they know, or you don't know how they feel, or you don't know where they've been until you start talking to people. Because remember, you were always quiet at work.
Yep.
You like, Doc, how you know? I'm like, bro, I talked to this person. I know this person. I know that person. And then after we worked, and I had to cut it off because of my situation, but. You were there by yourself, and then I'm like, dang, you finally got it.
Yeah.
You finally got it, and I look at you, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, all you gotta do is communicate. Like I tell you, connections are key, man. Yeah. Connections are key. Talking to people is key. I
wouldn't say nothing to nobody. Like nobody. I had this thing where I was just like, yo, like you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here. That was just like my mindset coming. Like I was fresh out of Cleveland too, right? So I was just really in this different mindset. He like, yo, bro, you gotta talk to somebody. Like, you gotta network in this thing.
And I come through and talking to everybody. Like I know what they like, what they don't like. Where
people doing favors for them. Like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna hold that size for you because I remember. I'm like, okay, I get it.
And then like I might have something they want, so you go with a trade, or I'll get you next time.
You put me on the Facebook groups. Remember that? Yo, I had so many sneaker pickups from Facebook groups.
Yes,
if you go back to the beginning of my channel now. 4 years ago. I started doing YouTube 4.5 years ago. You would see me going to do local pickups from Facebook groups. A lot of y'all know I make videos with AMP. I met John maybe 4 years ago on a Facebook group for some Red Yeezy V2s when they first dropped, maybe 3 years ago. But he put me on the Facebook. I knew nothing about it. Nothing about those Facebook groups.
And I'm like, who is this? Well, I don't know if they know your real name or whatever.
Nah.
But I'm like, yeah. So he off in the Facebook group. I'm just like, bro, if you see something in there, because you rather get it locally so you don't have to pay for the shipping, and then you can tell if it's real or not. You don't got to worry about no flakes.
This was back when it was like new.
Yeah, and then you build a relationship with that person because either they always gonna have your size and be like, hey, if you get this next week, hit me up, or vice versa. So yeah, man, like connection is key for anything y'all do. If it's not sneakers, for anything, like you might know a plumber, you might know somebody to cut grass. Like just talking to people, man, you never know where they'll take you.
No, 100% though, man. So at the end of the day, I gotta thank y'all 100%. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I had no idea that this shit could lead up to where it's at now. In a million years, you couldn't have told me that, man. I worked with sneaker brands that we stood outside and camped for it. Yeah. Right? We used to go to Hibbett, try to pick up shoes, work with Foot Locker. I remember we used to go to mall out Arbor Place out in Douglasville.
Yes, bro. And you can't record it
here. Yeah. I would get kicked out of malls. I couldn't record. It'll be days where I lose footage and files get corrupted and so much stuff that went into this. Computer crash. If y'all want to hear a short story, like I remember when we used to work at Dick's Sporting Goods, I was still with my grandmother at the time. I would have a computer that used to upload my videos so slow, it took 24 hours just to process. So I would start editing like 6 o'clock p.m. By the time I'm up for work, it'll finally be done. I get up for work probably like, I don't know. I would tag title, upload it. It would take like a full 24 hours for one video, and I would still post every single day. That's not even including editing time. That's just for it to process from my not Amazon, I use Adobe Premiere. So for it to get through Adobe Premiere, it took 24 hours. And my laptop was so bad, if you unplug it, it shut off immediately. It only ran off the charger, so it had no battery at all. So man, to think this is where we at now, like I said, from working with Reebok, working with Foot Locker, working with Puma, working with Adidas, working with you name it, man. I really want to let y'all know anything you want to do, it's possible, man. I thank y'all so much, bro. 100K, I couldn't do it without you. No, this is not the end, it's only the beginning. You know, a milli coming soon, but I really just wanted to bring it back to where it started. One of my best friends, man, that really helped me out with everything going into it. My brother, I love you.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you. And that's it, man. 100K. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like. If you watch me, if you've been watching me for a long time, in order to commemorate this 100K, drop congratulations down below in the comments. And also let me know what video brung you here. I know a lot of people came through on different videos, but if you can remember what video brung you here. That's just about it, man. Until next time, it is your boy Sniper Jones. Thank y'all so much for 100K.
100K.
You already know everybody want to be famous. We're really putting in their work though. Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.